This journey across the U.S.-Mexico border begins in South Texas, where the Rio Grande empties into the Gulf of Mexico, and on a rugged ride in an all-terrain vehicle with Robert Cameron. He runs an ATV border tour business in the small town of Perez.
But do you think people have that impression of the border, that it's this scary,
dangerous place? Absolutely. It's not as bad as people make it seem to be.
Cameron was born in Mexico, is now a U.S. citizen, was a longtime Democrat until Donald Trump came along and made him a Republican. Living and working on the border reveals a blurry reality. Cameron fully supports the idea of Trump's border wall, but every day he sees the holes in that plan.
This is part of the border wall that already exists, right?
Exactly. This is put back in 2006 by George Bush. It's been around for a while.
A few months ago, while riding along the Rio Grande, he recorded this video of what appeared to be smugglers with packs. It's the kind of story countless people along the border can share. But this is an area where a border fence is already in place, yet drugs and human smuggling keep coming.
It hasn't stopped them, no, absolutely not. So you got this wall all the way around to the eye can see all the way over there.
And it keeps going.
It keeps going, but then it's like, that they start here? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. Right. Wouldn't you think? They ran out of money.
This is the landscape in the Big Bend area of Texas, and that is the challenge. How in the world do you build a wall in this kind of terrain? Marcos Perez lives in Terlingua, a far-flung outpost in the Big Bend region of West Texas. He's a former Big Bend Park ranger and now takes visitors on aerial tours of some of the most beautiful landscapes you'll ever see.
So I want to know, where in all of that do you put a wall?
You think if Donald Trump flew with you, you still want to build that wall?
Then I want you to tell Donald Trump that we already have a wall. Thank you very much. And I don't think he can build a bigger one.
This is some of the most rugged terrain you'll find along the southern border. Hard to imagine that anyone would ever try to cross illegally through here, just simply too treacherous. The Big Bend region stretches roughly 250 miles along the Rio Grande, a place far past the middle of nowhere. On a canoe trip down the Rio Grande, it's so quiet out here, you can hear the wind flutter past coasting birds. Every night, 88-year-old Pamela Taylor, out of compassion, leaves bottled water outside her home for migrants moving north and the Border Patrol agents chasing them. She's lived in this house in Brownsville, Texas, a stone's throw from the border since 1946. When the border fence was built nearly 10 years ago north of the river, she found herself on the south side between the wall and Mexico.
You're a little bit of no man's land here, right?
My son-in-law say we live in a gated community. I mean, you have to laugh about it, you know.
Taylor voted for Trump and wants to see illegal immigration controlled. She once found an undocumented migrant hiding from Border Patrol agents in her living room. But she warns the rest of the country that a wall won't work.
That wall is not going to stop them. If it's 20 feet high, they're going to get a 21-foot ladder, right?
Donald Trump wants to build this bigger, more powerful wall.
I would like for Mr. Trump to, I will even feed him if he will come down here and talk to the people.
Until then, life on the border will keep passing by Pamela Taylor's front porch, and it might even stop for a quick drink.